Hi everyone, welcome back. I have such a fun tutorial for you today. I am in a junk journaling, like scrapbooking group on Facebook, and I kind of just joined and they had the coolest tickets. Okay, so I kind of making it my own, not really doing junk journal and adding a little something different. But these are so cool because you're using literally, for me today, I'm using my scraps. We have so many of these type of strips like in our stash and things. So that's what I chose to use. And also sometimes if you'll have these pages, like one of my leftover pages, I have these like little journaling cards, but instead I actually made these little tickets too. And I'm going to show you how to use this, which these are the tools. I believe to use. I ordered these on Amazon. I'll link this too. It's like a sewing tool, but I just found it because I saw someone had mentioned it. But how cool are these to gift? Like wax seals, or just, this is pretty plain, but this one is cool because I actually used my new washi and I did this on an index card. So sorry, I just kind of did that quickly, but yeah, this is just an index card with washi, so you can use your washi tape too. So let me show you how quick and easy this is. I love it. Let me grab I'm going to use my scoreboard. I don't know, like I did not watch any videos on this, so I don't know what they did, but I'm going to show you how I did mine. So I'm just going to grab a strip, which I'll just grab this one because it's small. So how I did mine is just kind of grab it here. Now I'm going to use this one. I don't know which one they're using, but this one actually cuts through more and this one kind of just gives you that bend. But I'm going to go ahead and do mine at 2 inches. So I'm going to do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 like that. And if you put it up like this, I noticed that it will miss the top. So you kind of want to bring it down a little bit from your paper. From your score. So let me see if I could do this. So I just did it crooked, by the way. Hold on, let me see if I can see. It's hard to do it when I'm on camera. So I'm just doing 2 and then 4 and 6 and 8 and 10. And I'll show you how it looks. Okay, and you'll see these little dots, and that's going to give you that little bend for your tickets. How cool is that? Because I had wanted to make a die like that, and I've actually seen some. I wanted to make it a long time ago. It was supposed to be one of my kits and ended up not doing it, but this is so much easier. So now I'm just taking a standard hole punch. This thing is ancient. You can tell by the color. I don't know what size this is, but I'll link it if I find it so you can see what size it is so you can go through it. But it's just a standard one. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my corners and really just notch them off like that. And then at every little dotted line, you're going to make a little notch too. And you're just going to do that basically the whole way down. So I'll just do this side first and then go on the other side. But I thought this is an awesome way to get rid of our strips because I have a lot. I'm sure you guys have a lot if you're doing my tutorials. So we can do this. And these would be so cute for Halloween. And I don't have the patience, but I know many of you do who do shakers. This would be so pretty as like little shakers, like little ticket shakers. So now I'm just going to go ahead and bend it where I have my little tickets. And voila, you have these awesome, cool little tickets. And you don't need double-sided paper. And I just had these leftover stickers, but I loved how some of them were doing like the junk journal style. They were so pretty, but I wanted to give my color peeps some color today. So I'm just gonna put these on because it's simple. And of course, if you want to do some of your wax seals as a gift, hold on, I want to do this like every other. You can do that. I'm just going to use my little tape thing just to stick it on because it will work. And I'm going to pop it on there. And I think they look so pretty as a little gift. Here's another one I made, you guys. I'm totally obsessed. And guess what? I had my son in here helping me, and he loves them too. He's like, do boys do this? I'm like, sure. I'm like, of course, I mean, back in the olden days, that's how they sealed them, and you know, you can do whatever you want, really. So here we go, and voila, that's a great little gift. But aren't they adorable? I mean, someone's gonna be so happy if they open them and see your pretty wax seals made. So another one I did was, again, I just have these little journal cards from one of my old paper collections, and I'll find this paper collection. But this was so easy because, I mean, you don't have to use, like for this one, I don't have to use the scoreboard because, you know, it has lines already. So in that case, just to protect your things, because I don't want you to, you know, say, oh my gosh, what did she have me do? Just put something down and, you know, make those little lines. And let me show you what the other one does. So this one actually really pokes through, but let me see here. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. And let's see how this one looks. So this one, I'm always afraid I'm going to like cut the paper. But let me show you the line difference. So that one's more pokey and you could feel it. And this one's not, but it still gives you that bend. So it's really just preference, I guess. So you see the pokey things? Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the last one, which actually I should have probably cut that off. Actually, I'm going to do that because it's not even a full ticket. And I just bend it and bend it, and I'm going to have these, and I'm going to do the same thing. So, and except this one, I just added a little bit of glitter to it. So if you have something like this, or even little project cards, you can make them like jumbo tickets. I think that would be really cool. And these would actually make great shaker ones because I could see this going through the sewing machine. I don't have the patience to, you know, run these ones. It won't be pretty. So I just, with this one, added some bling, which makes it just really pop out. And I also added some glitter. But it looks like we worked really hard on these, right? And they can just be mailed, or you could add little photos on them if you don't do snail mail. I get so many questions like, what do you guys do with all this? You know, especially if they're new crafters. Anything you want, you can literally gift them, give them to retirement home communities or like senior homes. You can give them to teachers. Like, anyone loves something handmade. You know what I mean? Like, who doesn't want something that someone made, especially for you? And it's just sweet to see the thought and work that someone puts into it. So those are those. Now let me show you how easy the washi one is. So I'm just grabbing an index card, and it could be, honestly, if you want it this size, use, you know, a thicker washi, but let me open my little piggy guy here, and then this is a smaller one. So let's see what the smaller one looks like, because this is pretty. We already have that one made, and I haven't used this tape yet, which I'm obsessed with because I just got it. So let me, okay, the struggle bus is done. So let me see here. I'm just going to go ahead and add this on a piece of washi. I mean, not washi, an index card. And just cut that off. And a little tip that I said in my last video, if you have problems with washi like I did, which was new, I usually just fold the corner, or you can leave this extra strip right here because then it helps you peel it much easier. But I hadn't used that yet, so I was kind of just struggling there for a second. So you can obviously run this through your cutter if you want it perfect, but I already have so much on my desk. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And this is a 3x5 index card, so I would more than likely do this probably at like the 2.5 inch mark, but I'm just going to eyeball it if you are scoring it. These are going to be some pretty large tickets, actually. And I'm going to just do that in the middle. And it doesn't stick to the washi or anything. I just wanted you guys to see that. And these are very large tickets, but they actually look really pretty. And then you could add your little designs. I mean, this is just gorgeous, just like this. But if you want to, you can add like your little embellishments and things like that. So yeah, this is it. This is a fun little relaxing tutorial. And I hope you guys love it. I just love it. I could sit in here all day and make these. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me.